How you doing? Hey, love. Do you want to love? Do you want to rub it up, dub, dub, dub? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. How you doing today? A baby girl, a baby boy. By the title of this video, let's get started because you know I don't be on no bullshit because you know time is money and I'm a very profitable man. So, let's start off with a story. I tried to prove my worth all the time. In relationships, I try to prove my worth by trying to stick it out, seeing the flaws in people. I try to prove my worth when it comes to jobs by going over and beyond, and even to the point where I'm doing myself a demise because I'm not standing up for myself, but I'm not trying to create conflict. I'm just trying to make sure everything goes to successful. And that's what a leader does. But overall, you can kind of do yourself an injustice by not speaking up for yourself, and you can do yourself an injustice by accepting things that is not sitting well with you. Now, I'm not saying complain about everything and like just quit simply because one bad thing goes haywire, but it's just one of those things that sometimes proving your worth can sometimes be your demise. Let's talk about my life. So I tried to prove my worth. I say it began earlier years, probably like 7 years ago. I would try to prove my worth by getting in, getting involved in a lot of different things to get noticed. Getting involved in a lot of things that I knew was going to get me noticed. And I wanted to be noticed because I wanted to feel love. I wanted people to love me. I wanted to be celebrated. And yes, those things that I was doing were amazing accomplishments. But you see, I wasn't doing it for me. I was doing it for others, trying to prove myself and my worth to others. And I was doing myself in injustice, amen. I was doing that to myself and I didn't even realize what I was actually doing. I was really dimming my own light because of me trying to get accepted by others and me just wanting others to look at me like as this high, glorified, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to say, but it's just one of those things where I was getting into things, staying in things, and that was dimming my own light simply because I wanted others to see my worth, simply because I wasn't seeing my own worth. Now, with what happened a few years ago, it trickled down into the present day where I felt as though I needed to do this extravagant thing just to get others to love me, just to feel noticed, that I had to do an extravagant thing just to get the love that I wanted to receive. And that was the devil playing with my mind because I was always worthy and I was always loved. And I had to go through this journey to make me love myself and to make me realize that other people around me, yeah, they matter, but it's what I think of myself that matters the most. And that's the key to it all. I had to believe in me. And yeah, I still struggle. I still have self-confident issues. Like, who doesn't? And if you don't, power to you. Comment below, tell us the secret. But I know with my journey, I had to realize that I always been worthy and I always been loved. Whether, even though things was not perfect, because it never will be. Because we are all trying to learn and we are all trying to better ourselves. But at the same time, I was one of those people that wanted to do extravagant things, do enormous things in this world just so I could be noticed and just so I could get the attention and be loved. But in all honesty, I was doing myself an injustice because I didn't never have to do any of that to receive my worth. I didn't have to do any of that to receive the love that people have for me, because I get attention all the time and I love it. I receive love all the time and I love it. And it's one of those things that if you are doing that, you are doing yourself an injustice by putting the stress upon your back, feeling like just one of those things. I don't know. You feel me? I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's just coming off the dome. But it's just, I know with my life that that's what I tried to do. And one of the things that I will not do, if not do any more of, because my worth comes from me. My worth comes from what I want to do. My worth comes from not worrying about what other people are saying and what other people are doing and what other people are going to think. My worth comes from who I am and what I want to become. And I had to realize that, plain and simple. I had to realize, and I'm glad I went through the journey. I'm glad I did all the enormous, extravagant things that I needed to do, because it taught me that I can't live my life for other people. And it taught me that I have to have that same energy of wanting to create enormous amount of things and extravagant things. I have to do that for myself. I can't be worried about other people giving me the attention. I have to do it for myself. And that goes, and I'm talking to everyone out there that wants to do creative thing, that wants to go into business for themselves, that want to create music, that want to create dances, that want to do everything, but is so worried about what other people are going to think, what other people are going to say. And that just goes with anything in life in general. Don't worry about the next person. Worry about you and what you have to do. And if you are really one of those people that was like me, feeling like you had to do enormous amount of things, and I didn't even know it at the time. I was just doing it simply because I wanted to be noticed. And at the end of it, when I achieved that success that I wanted, when I achieved the enormous amount of things that I wanted, did it make me happy? No, because I was doing it for other people and not myself. So that's my story on trying to prove your worth. Prove your worth to yourself. So that's all I have to say. I'm going to wrap it up here because, as I said in the beginning, baby, I'm a profitable man and I have to go get the money. You see the green around me, because the green is always around me. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Get to your success. Okay? Get to your success. Okay? Check out my other videos, subscribe, like, whatever you do what you do. I am Poon Poon and I have spoken.